Almost dying on vacation. Frick! I mean, I didn't think I never too young to die. Well, absolutely, I don't know what am I saying, but hey, let's make it clear. Because Infamous Swoosh has uploaded a next video, so this time it's the year of 2025 to start my reaction. Anyways, so as about right now, I'm going to take a look at Infamous Swoosh Almost Dying on Vacation. I know you guys have already watched this before, but for me, I have not, so it seemed like I wanted to watch this now. Well, it's definitely what everybody is now. If anybody has gotten dying on vacations already, I mean, that would be, like, very scary. Very scary. But, anyways, I'm gonna start now.
Greetings, weary traveler. It is I, Swoosh of the Infamous. And today, we're going to embark on a magical journey through self-discovery, friendship, and the times I almost perished in the hands of my idiotic friends.
Oh, of course there would be. I mean, it's a magic land. Oh, yeah. Greetings to you, dear Mr. Infamous Swoosh. I am your Swiss-talking accent of Son of Beast, and I'm definitely here to take you on a quest what goes in. And I would like to come along with you. Let me see what it goes in now. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy myself and do this one here again. Wait, what is he saying?
Weary traveler, it is I, Swoosh of the Infamous. And today, we're going to embark on a magical journey through self-discovery, friendship, and the times I almost perished in the hands of my idiotic friends.
Oh, well, no, that's no offense to our gangsta beasts. Crap, man. Anyway, I'm talking about this one, the magical journey from the traveling of the world, and of how he's being idiotic by his friend, Brody. Oh, wait, he's never noticing that point. Does he care?
And myself, of course. The scythe of the Grim Reaper has grazed me many times, but alas, I have lived to tell the tales. Let's begin. In my young adult years, much like every young adult, I've unlocked a fun little thing called freedom. And said freedom has unlocked the doors for me to travel to magical places around the world, like New Zealand and Richmond, Virginia. Whoa, hey, don't all clap at once.
Yeah, we're clapping for you. I mean, you're definitely one of the greatest.
You know, hey, someone's got to do it.
Yeah, you're the greatest. I mean, somebody's got to do that. Yeah, you're the biggest fan of Infamous Swoosh. I'm your biggest fan. Please sign an autograph.
It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it. Back in 2021.
Some things that you gotta do. I don't care!
My buddy Nick was filming a show in the wonderful state of Virginia, and a bunch of my friends wanted to fly down there and make a trip out of it. Now, flying from New York to Virginia is a long travel day.
Well, I'll tell you what. Flying from Jersey to Virginia, no thanks. But driving to Jersey to Virginia was a long, long, long trip. I'm telling you now. The one thing that we did pass to Virginia is just one time. When we were on our way to the Outer Banks of North Carolina by the summer of 2022, and it was definitely a long way to get there. Take some rest stops. I mean, oh my gosh. I've been sleeping all day on our way to North Carolina. I mean, who couldn't get a raise out of it from North Carolina from the Hurricane fans? Okay, we'll stop the copyrighted song. I mean, I'm not doing this again. But anyways...
talking like 3 hours at most. So I decided that...
3 hours at most. Holy crap. That is... oh my god. That's way much than I expected.
I would wait to eat my first meal of the day until I got there. Nick picked me up from the airport, we snatched our friend Grunk from his loved ones, and went out to lunch. By this point, I was ravenous. I had been up for half the day with nothing in my system but an overpriced Starbucks coffee, so when we got to the restaurant, I ordered a sandwich faster than the speed of sound, planning to go to town on that thing. And on the first bite of my food, I immediately started choking.
Wait, you joked? What? Why would you joke like that? You know... Swoosh! Why would you do that?
Do you want me to help? I mean, I can make this a thing. Like, do you want me to make this a thing?
Swoosh! What is wrong with you?
No, I'm good. It's not a thing.
No, you're not okay. You're not okay. Please have call 911. We have a problem with this kid.
You're really hamming this up, aren't you? Also,
Wow, he almost died at a restaurant. That's not good.
So while I was choking, the waitress walked up and just completely ignored me, left me to die.
What? What? So why would the waitress walk over there? I mean, really? You mean would have had to pass by? I mean, she could have just come over to the table and said, "Is everything okay over here?" And she would have said, he's almost dying from that heart attack from eating that small bite of sandwich. So, something's wrong with this kid." And said, "Oh my God, yes, I will call 911. I will be right back. Yes, yes, definitely. Walk away." What?
On a chicken sandwich. Someone's not getting a tip. Fine.
What? Someone is not getting a tip? Yeah. Guess so. The waitress, she's not doing it. She is not doing it correctly. That is bad idea. That is not cool.
Finally, after an uncomfortably long length of time, I was able to get the bite of sandwich out of my throat. Jeez, man, are you okay?
Yucky. So that's what you did. You swallowed and then you throw up with the sandwich with a disgusting germ. I can't say anything right now. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think so.
No, you didn't.
You gonna eat that? And that's why I'm
No, he's not gonna eat that.
never going back to Virginia. Now, I don't know if this next vacation destination can compare to the amazing nature and wildlife of Richmond, Virginia, but I'll try. Back in April, I had the absolute pleasure of going to New Zealand with Brody and our manager, Nate.
Oh, you went to New Zealand. Oh, this is the picture that you went to. Oh, I would have wished I would have go to New Zealand.
Easily the best trip of my life. Granted, I thought I would die a handful of times, but that's okay. We made it.
Yeah, of course you made it.
Even just traveling to New Zealand, I didn't think I had high chances of survival. 13 hours flying over the ocean? Huh. Thankfully,
My will? What? I would never guess.
after what felt like an eternity, me and the boys landed safely in New Zealand and got our rental car, where we were faced with our first problem. You see, in New Zealand, those silly little guys drive on the opposite side of the road.
Yes, definitely opposite side of the road. Everything the same. Like Bahamas, UK, what's another one? Bermuda and New Zealand and Australia. Of course, yes. You know that Sydney, Australia, you have to drive the opposite side. Nobody gives a care about what they're driving up to. But in America, you don't. It stays the same way. Same way in Canada. Oh, and of course, driving the opposite side, it's the same thing with Japan here too. So that's the opposite side. Same thing with that one there as also. You might want to just try to avoid it. Don't get offensed.
And according to my mother, I can barely drive as it is. So I was extremely nervous about completely changing the way I knew how to drive. So me and Nate did the only thing two responsible adults would do.
Oh, you got a little flexing with responsibilities. Well, don't give it that crap.
We made Brody the designated driver of the trip. And I know what you're going to say, but swoosh, Brody's Canadian. I know I had to fight that mental battle too, but at the end of the day, sacrifices have to be made for survival.
Shock. So that's survival. Again.
Brody was actually the perfect candidate for being the designated driver. He was the best driver out of the three of us. He dealt with me and Nate fighting for shotgun every day like a good supportive father would. And he even almost killed us.
Oh my god. So that's what you did? Not so cool, bro. Not really cool. Hey, don't drink and drive the same thing time that always happened. You're never going to do that again.
Here's a fun little fact. Most cars have a built-in GPS system, and 9 times out of 10, it sucks. So every night when we were in downtown Auckland and 40 minutes away from our Airbnb, Brody would be driving around and the GPS kept giving him scrambled directions. It got to a point where we were so all over the place, Brody turned right onto a street like he normally would in Canada, and it took us all a good 5 seconds to realize we were on the wrong side of the road when we saw headlights coming toward us.
Oh my god, that would almost gonna kill us.
So we swerved out of the way, made a New Zealand man very angry. Brody said some silly, colorful words I can't repeat because my mom watches these videos.
Oh, so she watched that video, so your mother is watching, but she's not allowed to let you curse from that silly little f***ing words in somebody else's direction. Son, I heard you saying like that. Do not say it again. All right there, mother. Oh my gosh, Mother Beast is already caught on me. Now I have to do this again all over. Yeah, I mean, I gotta look it up again. So, yeah, run that baby again.
Realized we were on the wrong side of the road when we saw headlights coming toward us. So we swerved out of the way, made a New Zealand man very angry. Brody said some silly, colorful words I can't repeat because my mom watches these videos. And now the whole world knows he's a terrible driver.
Yeah, he's of course a terrible driver. I mean, yeah, I don't think you guys are gonna like this, but if you're driving on the wrong side, I watched the National Lampoon's European Vacation, and guess what happened to Clark Griswold? He drove on the freaking wrong side of the road again and crashed into people. Yeah, I mean, that was stupid. But anyway, enough of that talk. I'm not going to keep on giving the details about what happened here on this movie. So all rights go to the movie of Warner Brothers. Anyway, back to this now.
Why is there a fish-shaped hole in the GPS system?
Funny story. I don't know.
New Zealand
Yeah, you don't know? I guess you haven't been driving into New Zealand.
was a very spontaneous trip when it came to the stuff that we would do. Quite literally every day, I would wake Brody and Nate up with a freshly baked cookie and some milk, and we would figure out what we wanted to do that day. And one day, Nate came up with the brilliant idea of bungee jumping. That doesn't sound scary at all.
Yeah, it's not scary for me to do that.
Your legs are shaking.
No, they're not.
Oh, yeah, there are. Your legs are shaking. I feel a little trembling out of you. Especially when nobody knows if their legs are starting to tremble.
So of course, like the adult I am, without taking a second to think about the mental agony I would be going through in a few short hours, me and the boys headed out. We got suited up at the bungee place, and after a long walk under a bridge, we made it to the jumping point.
Oh, the jumping point. So that's what you have to do?
Now, by this point, I hadn't even begun to think about the fact that I would be jumping off a bridge today, and believe me, the people setting you up to jump off this bridge don't give you time to think about it either. Because shortly after we arrived, I was already sitting in front of Nate, strapped up, waiting for my turn to go. And I'm just looking at him thinking, this guy is an evil mastermind. He somehow convinced me with relative ease, mind you, to jump off a bridge. For fun.
Yeah, for fun. I mean, yeah, it's kind of like extreme sport when you're flying off, but one of our friends was saying that, yeah, I'm definitely ready to take on the heights, and I'm thinking I'm going to make it. I'm going to survive. Well, some of us say that, no, I can't do it. I'm a chicken. That means they're scared of heights. Well, if you guys don't notice that, yeah, my mom is scared. And yeah, she can't do it because she can't look down at it because she couldn't do it. And that's what happens. Well, I took no time already, and I tried to, hold my breath, and I did what I did. So, I guess now that looks like I really wanted to do is try to survive it, and then make me an extreme sport, like a daredevil minotaur from flying from sky to the ground.
Genuinely thought this was it for me. I've gone skydiving before, and I had infinitely more fear and anticipation in that moment, looking Nate dead in the eyes, knowing what was ahead for me.
No, not me. I would have wished I went skydiving. I'll tell you what, my cousin did this, so big shout out to that.
So, can I get your channel if you die?
I hate you. Luckily, Nate did feel bad, so he and Brody pitched in to get me some quality earbuds so I can listen to music to calm down.
What?
Yeah? What are you thinking?
This video was sponsored by Raycon Everyday Earbuds.
Oh my gosh, the Raycon earbud? No thank you. I'm going to fast forward this. Be back.
I gotta represent, Lord, I gotta represent. Instead of dropping to their level, I keep copping all the checks. Stay on top of all the rest, they ain't hot like G Finesse. I get sweated with these haters cause they know that I'm the best. I ain't stopping for a step, Lord, I gotta represent. Instead of dropping to their level, I keep copping all the checks. Stay on top of all the rest, they ain't hot like G Finesse. I get sweated with these traders cause...
Well, I'm not going to tell about this, but Raycon, I am not going to get that earbud, and I know that Christmas has already passed, so... Oh well, I guess the next Christmas will be by the end of the year in 2025 in December. But this just gets started here for January, so I like AirPods better than the Raycon. Don't take care of for me. Now back to the video.
Now, back to it.
Hey, I was going to say it first before you, Infamous Swoosh. Let me do my line.
Before I knew it, it was my turn.
Okay, so now it's your turn to face the fears from the high point of ground. Well, especially not to Rebecca Parham's channel that is afraid of a height.
Well, this is it. Besides meeting Brody animates, I had a good life. Made a lot of friends, made a lot of memories. And most of all...
Oh no! What? Okay, I think that's a joke. I think it is.
Who actually names their kid Swoosh?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you're still alive. I mean, who else is Swoosh? Nobody.
Yeah, I didn't die. Instead, I bounced.
Yeah, I told you before, you did not die, but you survived.
Then bounced again, and kind of just hung there. But I was happier than a clam. I don't know what I was so scared of. Bungee jumping is one of the funnest things I've ever done. In fact, the three of us loved it so much, we asked the bungee guys if we can do it again, and they actually let us. We were on
Really?
an adrenaline high, and the workers noticed.
Hey man, if you think this is cool, you should go to Queenstown. It's in the South Island and has the biggest free-fall bungee jump in New Zealand.
South Ireland and New Zealand. Well, there are some bunch of other locations here. You changed that animated face pictures? What?
Queenstown,
You're all looking at each other. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, you definitely said so now. Go to Queenstown, New England.
New Zealand, the place where dreams come true. You guessed it, me and the boys genuinely went home that day and immediately bought plane tickets to Queenstown without doing any research. Queenstown is one of the most beautiful places I've been to, and me and the boys had a great time hanging out there leading up to the day of the big jump.
Oh, so that's fun. I mean, yeah. Back in 2021, we went to Lake George. It's almost the same thing, just like Queenstown in Ireland, but it's a little bit different because there's a bunch of things to do here. In Lake George, over by Queenstown, we haven't researched anything, but I'm trying to research everything. My next place to go to, but by 2026, I'm gonna say is I want to go to another foreign country. That means the next one. It's UK of yes, United Kingdom, but London. It's my next place that I wanted to go to. And yes, definitely, I haven't been to London before. I really want to go. It's definitely going to be a great place. And yeah, I'm going to say, "Hi, mate. How are you doing?" And yeah, I'm going to say so. I mean, it's definitely a good British accent if you're better than that way. I know a couple of friends are saying they have went to London and New England. England, I should have meant. But anyway, England, London. That's the place I really wanted to go to. So yeah, I bet why not? I'll have to wait until next year by 2026 after I graduate at Brookdale.
On a crisp Tuesday morning, I made my famous warm cookie and milk for my children, and we headed off to our impending dooms. Turns out we had to ride a bus for 40 minutes to get to our jumping point. And it was at this point that me and Brody realized even though we were ecstatic for the jump, one of us was a bit more nervous than the rest.
What? Wait, one of your friend is?
Mr. Let's Go to Queenstown himself, Nate.
Oh no. Oh no. Wait, not Nathan, but the other Nate, I'm saying.
Look, Nate. 1 foot from death.
Yeah, look at the view from this mountain, Nate. In fact, if we all lean to the left, we might get
You got your troll face on.
a really good luck tumbling down it.
I want to go home.
After a
Oh my gosh. I mean, what's wrong? You don't like it? I mean, oh my gosh. I mean, he's exhausted. Wow.
long, sketchy drive up to the mountain and 3 diaper changes for Nate, we made it. This time felt
Ugh.
completely unlike our first jump. I don't know what it was, but the atmosphere was just different.
Okay, guys, you can all follow me to the gondola in the middle of 2 mountains suspended 500 feet in the air now.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, definitely a nice view from the top.
Here's the thing. The first time we went bungee jumping, it was off a bridge with an 130-foot drop. This time, we were on a gondola held together by a giant cable in between 2 mountains with a 450-foot drop, meaning over 3 times the drop. My parents were thrilled when I told them I was doing this. We have life insurance set up, right? So there we were.
Yeah, I mean, come on, guys. I mean, you always say life insurance, and this is what it looks like. Like looking for a view from the mountain and what it looked like.
Standing on a small, transporting, see-through box slowly being guided to the gondola. Me and Brody were still having a great time, but Nate, on the other hand, looked like he was about to make another boom boom.
Oh no.
Man, awful small wire holding us up, right, Swoosh?
Yeah, how many bones do you think we would crush if the line just snapped, like, right now?
I don't know, but I think we should jump up and down to see if this box can hold our weight.
I don't know. I don't think it's not a good idea. Don't break it.
Excuse me, is it too late to go to the bathroom?
So, do you know where we are right now?
We finally got to the gondola, and after finding out there was no floating porta potty, we got suited up once again, waiting to go. This time I was last to go, meaning Brody was risking his life first, Poopy McGee was next, and then me.
Yeah, somebody is a stud. Okay, Brody is first, and then Nate next, and then the other Nathan, the Mr. Swoosh, stud.
I'm Canadian, by the way.
Yeah, that's great, mate.
No,
Please, there are
I
people
don't
waiting.
wanna.
No, like, you
I
signed
don't
up for
wanna.
this.
Oh God. He really felt like, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm too scared. Mommy, Daddy, please come help me. Oh crap! Not again.
Go.
We're in the middle of two mountains.
This could take a minute. Then it was my turn.
Okay, looks like you're going to be a daredevil to fly, are you?
As I got suited up, I was thinking about all the good times I've had in my life, all the people I've met, all the love I've shared with those people. But I knew my time had come. I knew it was time.
Can you stop narrating and go, please?
Oh, sorry.
Are you going to jump?
Huh.
Uh-oh. You edit this?
Buddy?
Nah, I'm just kidding. This is what actually happened.
Yeah, you definitely did edit it, don't you? Yeah, and what's the real thing you're going to say now?
Here goes nothing. Hey, this isn't so bad. All right, getting pretty close to the ground here.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Ah! Oh. Ah! Ah! Hey, that wasn't so bad. Oh. Ah!
Yeah, I actually think it would do that every single time. I watch that bungee videos every time, but I know, that was just unbelievable.
This process repeated for about 2 minutes, but I survived. My
Yay!
parents canceled the funeral plans. The three of us got matching t-shirts. Nate got a new pair of shorts, and we all drove home safely.
Oh, okay, so it looks like the other Nate was kind of a little tired and freaked out. I bet.
Thank God I survived, though, because we had plans to go to a place I was dying to see.
Yeah, whatever.
Hobbiton, New Zealand, baby. Home of the Shire, aka where they shot the Lord of the Rings and the Hobbit movies.
Oh, so that's where it takes place in the movie in the Netherlands, Switzerland, or whatever. I guess to say it now, I think that's what they did 3 movies of the Lord of the Rings. But what about the Hobbit?
I was ecstatic about going there, and I made sure to let Brody and Nate know every day how excited I was. They didn't get sick of it at all, and we're definitely still friends. I'll admit I was a little too excited. I brought my digital camera on this trip, and I think when I took pictures of the bus, and the boys mocked me, I realized I was probably dragging it a bit. There were multiple tours going on at the same time, so we had to keep things moving, but also had to listen to the nice tour guide lady. And that's where we ran into our first problem. First of all, I forgot to charge my digital camera the night before, and for
Oops, what happened now?
the love of everything good in the world, if I did not take digital photos at the Shire, I would die.
Oh no. Don't say if I warned you.
Another problem was that these parents in our group brought their 2 little children to a 2-hour movie set tour. For some reason, these children could not have cared less about where they were. One of them kept crying, and the other one kept walking away and yelling her mom's name while the tour guide was talking. But no, I was not letting anything get in the way of me enjoying the show.
Okay, well, I guess something was gonna during the show, or anything.
Listen, kid, I jumped off a gondola 500 feet in
Oh god, no, don't you dare think about that. No. You gonna just do it on the kids like this?
the air the other day to be here. I came from upstate New York, where nothing happens. Please just let me have this, is what I wish happened, but no.
No, I bet you did not.
Even though I wanted to punt those children into the sun, me and the boys had a wonderful time.
What did you do?
Came from upstate New York, where nothing happens. Please just let me have this, is what I wish happened, but no. Even though I wanted to punt those children into the sun, me and the boys had a wonderful time. I took 1,000,000 photos on my digital camera. I saw Bilbo's house. My camera eventually died. I laid in a hobbit bed, and me and the boys enjoyed a nice cup of ale at the Green Dragon.
Oh, that's cool. I mean, yeah, that is pretty cool. And yeah, you said The Hobbit anyway, so yeah, that's what they also did too.
Oh my gosh, that's disgusting.
Oh no. I mean, I have never tasted that beer with that. I guess there is a different taste with it in different countries of Switzerland.
And so, I did it. The sun set on a beautiful day in the Shire, and I felt fulfilled. I had done my hero's quest. I had survived the impossible. I made it to Mordor without a single diaper change.
Swoosh, my dear boy.
Gandalf, I survived every close call. Are you proud of me, sir?
More proud than you can ever imagine.
Thank you, Gandalf.
Yeah, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate it, but I think I should go to UK next. With Wood Spoonie. Yes, come in for a day in the country of London. It's the best place to take us some a little sightseeing, some little pictures in between, and also from the Elizabeth Tower and, of course, around the town of London. It's great. It's bigger than it gets.
It wasn't easy. I almost dropkicked the child.
That probably wouldn't have been the best solution.
Yeah, probably not.
I still can't believe that waitress didn't help you.
I know, it's so messed up. Like, did she not see what was happening?
We should kill her.
What? No, Gandalf, we can't do that.
No, why would you do that? Really?
I kid you, boy, I kid.
Yeah, I would have begged that. And that's it. It's the end.
But seriously.
Wow, act 3 acts. Oh, really? Oh, that is crazy.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. As always, thank you to my amazing team who seriously came in clutch with this one. We all worked extremely hard over the last 2 months to get this thing done.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, and I definitely get the post from you, so I understand now.
2 months. It's seriously a miracle, and I have no idea how we pulled it off. Hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to get some Infamous Swoosh merch for Christmas. Love you. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's already Christmas past, but yeah, I couldn't feel it, but you get it.
Dude, it's crazy. We're not done before.
And this is the video that you have it in the end, so that's crazy enough.
Drop it. We'll just smack it out of his hands.
Yeah,
I love that scenery view.
do something then,
That'd be
dude.
so.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's you, Mr. Swoosh. I mean, who loves the mountain and the sightseeing from the top. And yeah, I bet you would have believed. So, well, the start of a new year has been concluded for Almost Dying on Vacation from Infamous Swoosh. So I felt like I'm going to give this one a rating, a 10 out of 10 stars, because the scenery was lovable, thanks to the background artists, and also the narrating scene for Infamous Swoosh, like it's you. Anyway, I really appreciate to everybody who loves this video. So I felt like watching the Birdie animates on Getting a Girlfriend. I mean, I felt like, no, I don't think I wouldn't watch that. So I felt like, yep, I'm going to change it up immediately. Anyways, that's pretty much it right now. I guess I will have to go on my next vacation. Well, now they're taking me to Austin, Texas. I've never been to Texas before. I felt like, why not? But Tennessee was the best. Yeehaw! That's right. I'll definitely show it up here before. You love Tennessee, don't you? Yeah, I definitely do really love Tennessee. It's great. Honestly, the great place at my heart. Yes, sir! I can't wait to go back here again for a following year in between the Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and Memphis, too. Especially Knoxville. Or going back to Nashville again in the Music City. Anyway, I guess I'll have to wrap that one up. Enjoy it for myself. Big times roll. Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed the dying vacation of Infamous Swoosh. And I would have feel like that this would be almost erratically me if I would have done anything on Niagara Falls here on a big road course. Well, my parents are suing me because they felt like, yeah, some people really can't do this on the hard course because they predicted me that you need one of the heroes that can definitely help you save your track here on this hard obstacle course. But in that case, I feel like I wanted to do it, but my parents begged me that this is kind of challenging. I would beg not to do that. I mean, it's extremely hard and consequences. I mean, I'm like a daredevil person, but my parents say no. I just do not want to die. But this really would have felt like everybody knows that they can't do it. And some people really can do it on the extreme challenging of this. Well, I must say now, I mean, I've already done some road courses right in between. Back when I was at the Skytop Lodge, from the outside of it since 2020. And that was the last thing I've already done. Then I did the other one in Point Pleasant Beach. That was the side of the beach. And then in North Carolina, it was the First Flight Adventure Park at Kitty Hawk Road in the town of North Carolina by the Outer Banks. It was so amazing to check out the views from the ocean, and I was really enjoying this view. Well, a lot of courses, I mean, really easy to go starting from downwards to upwards, but the final one was kind of challenging. So my arms got completely so strong and muscular, and I was stoned. Oh my gosh. Have I been working out lately at the gym? JK. Yeah, I look like Minotaur, who definitely knows I'm strong. But anyway, if you enjoyed the video, you may want to check out my Kitty Hawk videos that I have done so far for my previous videos of a couple years in 2022 in North Carolina. And I would say this, I have done so many of them, and this would be radically different to enjoy the view than doing the Skytop Lodge one. And probably the next thing I will have to do is I'll try to keep an eye on my next rope location near me. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed it. And with that being said, if you like this video, click the thumbs up button. Hit that subscribe button if you've already subscribed. Thank you very much. And to a new YouTubers who are here for the start of 2025, thank you very much for joining me here, as we're already on the start of the month, to keep your way from our heart to keep going to the new heights. In the meantime, I am wrapping it up. Peace out for a while as the infamous swoosh almost died every location dial. I didn't really ask for that. This is Chris from Son of Beast, and I'll see you all next time. Peace out. Thanks for watching.
If you don't, somebody